Alchemist here with
Professor Mobius, and we're back with the Nuzlock run.
Hopefully this time, because I have the audio set to record at a lower level than normal, you'll actually be able to hear us talking normally rather than screaming.
And isn't that great? And another little change from tonight, our dear friend Darkfire is actually with us.
Awake, but playing Golden Sun.
Yeah, we asked if he wanted to be part of this. He said, go screw yourselves. So, well, we've done some grinding since the last time you saw us.
As you can see.
And so take a look at the team now. The Ray twins are up to 10s. We got Ryoko at 14, and Ria's now a Charmeleon at 16.
I will be putting the, hopefully you guys will have seen the training montage up before this, because I'm planning on putting it up first. But, yes, we figured why not grind up to a Charmeleon, which I show the evolution in that video, to give us better odds.
Not to mention the learning of Metal Claw will definitely come in handy against Brock's Onyx. But beforehand, we discussed this battle, and we are pretty much convinced we're going to lose.
Yeah.
So, here's hoping this is not the last episode in the Nuzlock.
Oh, God, let's pray. We have 4 potions. We just need to do this right. And fire.
I say we should have, now that I think about it, we should have put Ray 2 away.
Why?
That way, when we lost this battle, she could be our new Pokemon and lead the new generation into battle.
Why didn't we do that?
Well, it wouldn't matter. We couldn't leave the route to catch anything anyway. Until we beat Brock.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Alright, Mobius.
Leader Brock would like to battle. Sends out Geodude.
Level 12? Haha! Rias! Kick her ass!
You know, I just realized how happy Brock would be in this world.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow, I can't believe that joke eluded me up until this moment. Okay. Geodude. Kinda tough. Let's see what we got. Okay, defense curl. His defense went up, but our attack went up, so...
Counterbalance and fire! Geodude pushover. Done. Oh, God. Now, before I reveal the Onyx, what do you think it will look like?
Oh, you know, I didn't even think about it.
Considering how big Onyx the Rock Snake looks.
Is she sexy?
Probably some big fat girl.
No, I've seen. Snorlax isn't even fat in this game.
Seriously. While playing my solo campaign, Snorlax actually looks way too, what was the word you used for it, Mobius?
Flattering.
Yes. She's a very thin nun.
With a big dress.
Yes.
Let's see what Onyx looks like.
Darkfire.
It's all a ponytail.
Darkfire.
It's all a ponytail.
I see it.
No, you're not. You're looking at Golden
I've
Sun.
seen it. It's not Golden Sun, thank you.
Oh, boy.
Oh, whatever you're looking at.
Porn.
Pretty much.
Yeah, explains a lot.
Alright, we're going to use Sand Attack to try to get the accuracy.
Use Screech. Please use Screech. Oh, fuck!
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Get her out! Get her out!
Mayday! Who should we send?
Ria's. She's the only one with a shot.
Oh, this is a problem, though.
Oh, God. Oh, it's super effective against her, too?
Yeah, but look at that. It only took her down to 32.
Okay, try Metal Claw. It is super effective.
Boo! Yes!
She used Tackle.
This is going to be a walk in the park!
Yeah, baby! Brock is not our end. Brock is not our end. Oh, man. Now I feel like we kind of over-prepared for this.
Okay.
Okay. Just Ember.
Burn in the blaze of glory!
First badge. Yeah, baby. First Batch.
You know what this means, though?
What?
Is that on Route 3, our main focuses are going to be the Ray twins and Minami.
Yes. Me definitely. She's our big gun for the next guy. Girl.
That's a best.
Chick. Pushing.
What Pokemon are you hoping for us to get on Route 3 to catch?
I don't know. Quite frankly, like I said, I'm just happy we survived here.
Well, like I said, I did the research. The highest chances we're going to get is a Spearow. After that, it's more Pidgeys and Rattatas.
Okay.
However, we do have the slight chance to get either a Nidoran, a Mankey, or a Jigglypuff.
Okay.
You use our prized Master Ball to catch our attack.
I gave our most company's biggest project to an idiot child!
Dorkly references.
You're going to hear a lot of them.
Yeah. Mainly because it's the height of these two's wit.
Excusez-moi.
You heard of me.
Well, I'm not the one who has to clean up every time you take a Luigi on the carpet.
A Luigi?
Yeah, no, number 2.
I told you.
That's Darkfire's wit. Trust me, I have anime wit to back me up.
Oh, gee.
Fuck you! So what do you think here? A couple potions or Pokeballs?
Let's bounce it out. A little bit of both. Let's say 2 Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Potions. And antidotes. We got Zubats up ahead. And remember, if they pass out...
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Alright. Time to hit the Pokemon Center.
I'm feeling kind of sad now.
Why?
Well, Brock was kind of anticlimactic.
I know, considering how you and me both worried about him.
I thought this was going to be like an epic battle for the ages. Then again, we thought... I don't know how you convinced me that metal wouldn't be effective against it.
Because whenever I did it on mine, granted, Rias was still a Charmander. She was only level 13.
Oh.
Because I didn't want to take the time to waste a day grinding away for her to be a Charmeleon by this point.
But,
So
I'm just saying, but it didn't say that that Metal Claw was super effective?
No. It acted just like a regular Ember attack.
Wait, Ember? You used Ember?
No. Whenever I used Metal Claw against Onyx, whenever she's a Charmander, it does the same. For me, it did the same amount of damage as if I used Ember.
Oh, Jiraiya. Got a cut with you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I help in his perverted studies. Yeah, running shoes. Now the bitches can't get away. Bye-bye. There's a letter attached. Dear Jiraiya, this is a pair of running shoes from my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you, don't ever give up. Gee, Mr. Oak. Oh, from Mom! I'll say, gee, Mr. Oak, this is kind of over-personal. Okay. Let's put Minami on the front lines. Well, hang on. Brock gave us Rock Tomb.
Yes.
Can one of the Rays learn it?
Let's see here.
TM case.
Nope.
Nope, nobody can learn it. Well, it was worth trying to find out.
Was it?
Yes, it
Was
was.
it worth all your hard work and glory?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes, it was worth the 3 seconds of effort we put into it.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm Batman.
Oh, boy. Ooh!
Big problem. I only trained Minami up to level 5.
Well, still, let's see if... Don't worry, I think she can take 1 attack. If it's looking bad, we'll pull her out. Oh! That's not bad at all. Wow, me and he's kicking ass. Aw, our cute little Pikachu. Here's a question. Are you going to evolve her into Raichu if you get the chance?
I don't know. That is the biggest question.
Level 6. Learn Tail Whip. And here we go again. Okay. This is a little scary.
Shall I pull her back?
I don't want to waste a potion, but
She still gains XP.
yeah, let's put one of the rays out.
Hi, I'm Ray Ayanami. How's it hanging?
Oh God! Don't even get me started on that scene. Just because of the follow-up.
What was the follow-up? I forget.
That she recognized Shinji as the guy who looked up her skirt.
Oh, yes!
Okay, that
I think... Nope, there's nothing.
now we have to jump over the line. Yeah, boy.
Oh, boy.
So, any conversation we can carry out?
No idea.
Okay, another bug catcher. Yeah, boy.
I think the biggest conversation we can pull out is like... In fact, I'm yawning.
Pretty much.
I don't know. Any anime you want to talk about? Like plot lines? Stuff you want to review while we're doing this?
Plotline stuff? I don't know. I've been catching the Tsunami block lately. I've been recording Kill la Kill, One Piece.
Gaio, Gaio.
New.
Pervertedness all around you.
Wise words from the dark fire.
Definitely. I don't know. I mean, Attack on Titan comes on, but...
Speaking of Attack on Titan,
Yeah.
did you know they're getting a live-action movie?
Yes.
How much do you hope it doesn't go over like Dragon Ball the Universe did?
I hope nothing goes over like Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon Ball, Evolution did.
Oh, God. In fact, there was a fucking... The whole reason I found out was because on iFunny there was an image about it. And I was like, for your guys' sake, I'm not a fan, but for your guys' sake, I hope it doesn't go over like the Dragon Ball movie.
Definitely. Yeah, second worst adaptation I've ever seen in my life.
What was the first worst adaptation?
Do you really need to ask?
The Last Airbender.
Yes!
Oh, that you're talking about... I thought you were talking about...
Had to be M. Night Shyamalan.
I thought you were talking about of an anime of Dragon Ball Z.
No, I'm talking adaptations in general.
Yeah, and like...
Because let me say this. Dragon Ball Evolution was bad. Don't get me wrong. But but I'll say this. If it wasn't connected to Dragon Ball Z, it would have been entertaining.
It would have been interesting.
If it was just a typical B movie about a kid with martial arts superpowers, that it actually would have been an okay movie.
Yes,
The fact that it was connected to Goku is what made it.
The fact that it was connected to Dragon Ball Z in general.
Yes. But if it was just like some regular low budget movie, it would have been enjoyable. And I'd even say as a Dragon Ball Z thing, yeah, it insults Dragon Ball Z, but as a movie, it passes the time.
Yes, it does.
I get a chuckle or two. I laugh at I like a couple moves. Yeah. Last Airbender has none of that.
Oh, God.
Nothing is funny. Nothing is entertaining. The fighting is obviously rehearsed. It's...
I'm a little three-point short Ernst.
Oh, God. Will the references ever cease?
Something tells me no.
Oh, boy.
That's rough, buddy.
You just keep them coming.
Now, speaking of other movies.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think for a second here. What all have you seen
Movies I've seen.
of anime? Like ones that you think that even though they are of the universe, don't hold a candle to the actual episodes.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, that's what.
Like
An example. Heaven's Lost Property, The Clockwork Angeloid.
I have not seen too much stuff like that.
I have, and that's the thing.
As far as movies go, the only ones I really watched a lot outside of anime are the DBZ ones. And as far as I'm concerned with those movies, Cooler and Broly are worth your time. The early ones are okay. A lot of the stuff that followed were not.
Now, since we're playing Pokemon, I have to talk about the Pokemon movies now.
Oh, naturally.
What was your opinion on Mewtwo Strikes Back one?
Mewtwo Strikes Back?
Wasn't it the title of the first movie?
Yeah. Or no, Pokemon the first movie, yeah, Mewtwo, whatever.
Yeah. What was your idea?
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was fun watching Mew just fooling around.
Yeah.
Granted,
Mew's adorable.
looking at for some reason, the voice acting just felt like it was different than a normal Pokemon episode.
Well, can I say this?
What?
I wasn't really big on Pokemon when I saw the movie.
For me, I was.
Let me explain my story. You have to remember, my parents didn't let me have a gaming system for a very long time, let alone a handheld one. So by the time I saw Pokemon the TV show, I had never played any of the games. So the TV show made no sense to me, up, down, left, or right.
I see.
Yeah. When I started playing the games, I began to appreciate the show more and more. But before that,
I just had a heart attack.
Whoa!
Yeah, you see that now?
Get her out of there! We'll fight a Rattata with a Rattata.
Anyway,
My country, we eat them for breakfast.
I owned the first movie on VHS, and I think I burned that tape out watching that one.
Yes.
Then, Pokemon the movie 2000 came out,
Yes.
and I got another VHS.
By then,
I burned that one out faster than Mewtwo Strikes Back.
yes. Now by then, I had played some games, and by then I was enjoying the series.
Because I don't care what anyone says. 2000 was definitely better than Pokemon the first movie. And that's the thing. Nobody knew what Lugia was at the time. We just thought it was a random Pokemon they threw in. Little did we know it was going to be one of the legendaries of the Johto League. We didn't care. It just had the best plot line in the world.
Yo, no effects, yo, bye.
Yes, it was. I would say this: the best plot of the Pokemon movies. Definitely.
And just adding in Melody and her song. That song, I swear to God, I would make it my ringtone.
Whoa. Econs.
Oh, great, she looks like a stripper.
I wonder if when she talks, she pronounces the S's.
Who do you think we should send out?
Uh,
Ray 1 clearly has more health.
yeah.
And
Actually, I'd say send Ryoko. Just because I think her speed would probably be a better.
Alright.
Okay, now what did you think of Pokemon the movie 3?
I forget, what one was that about?
Entei and the Unknowns?
I
Okay.
do not remember that one. That one was my favorite.
Now, can I say this?
Now, time out.
Can
I explain why I forgot about it?
Why?
Because I've only seen it once.
I see.
I used to watch it on an almost weekly basis.
That would be...
My mom was sick of that.
That would be me with Pokemon 2000.
Yeah, well, can I say this?
What?
I liked Pokemon the movie 2000 better than Pokemon 3. With
think-
that said, I liked Entei a whole lot better than I liked Lugia.
I will say this, you can't fault what they did with Entei.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, He thinks he's the girl's father.
It's so sweet. You know, he's being so nice to this girl, yet at the same time, it's like a boss. I was like that. I'm not scared of illusion. I am no illusion.
What came out after that one?
After that was Pokemon Forever, the one with Celebi.
Never seen it.
Neither have I.
I rented that one.
Your thoughts?
Thoughts? So. It was good. I'll say this. It's worth watching. Wasn't as good as 2 and 3? I didn't think so. But worth watching, definitely. Wait, you never saw that one?
One with Celebi? Nope.
Yes, you did. You talked about it.
I did?
The one where Ash meets Professor Oak's younger self?
When did I talk about this?
I'm sure you saw it. But yeah, like Celebi travels through time, and like she brings this boy with her called Sam, and he like does sketches of Pokemon. Ash and him bond over the movie. All the while, the villain of this movie is like some guy, the Iron Mask Marauder from Team Rocket. He's developed this thing called Dark Balls. Apparently, they're pretty much just as efficient as Master Balls. The Pokemon who are captured in it become dark and tormented, and their levels are automatically brought out to the max.
Oh, joy, so it's like Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
Exactly. So he goes and he catches Celebi with it and uses Celebi to create this giant vine monster that's destroying everything. Ash and Sam, with the help of Suicune, manage to get to Celebi and save her in time. Well, anyway, at the end of the movie, Celebi goes back in time and takes Sam back to where he belongs in history. You know, Ash is sad to see him go. He talks to Professor Oak about it. And, Oak just gives him, like, some kind words saying, I hope you know that you and Sam will be friends for a long time. He's like, I hope so. Then, of course, when he turns the thing off, he's like, wait, I never said Sam's name. How did he know? And Professor Oak goes to his bookshelf and he pulls out the book of the sketch he made of Celebi and Pikachu. And I was like, holy shit, it's Oak as a kid.
Okay, if I talked about it, that means I must have, like, watched it, but not all the way through.
Well, if you want, remember the DVD set I won in Teco?
Yeah,
That's the first movie. We can watch it.
What's the one after that?
One after that, that's the one with Latios and Latios. I forget what it's
Oh,
called.
yes! I need to borrow it to watch that movie, please.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because you know me and Latios.
Yes, I know.
Latios.
You and your stinking Latios fetish.
Fuck off. She's my favorite legendary of all time.
Well, after those ones, I kind of just gave up on the Pokemon movies. It became pretty formula after.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
After the one with Latios and Latios,
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to any of them until, and you know which one I'm going to say.
Darkrai?
That one as well, but you know which one I'm going to say, right?
I'm not sure. Which one? I really don't know. What?
He can't guess? Seriously.
Let me see. Let me think. Oh, the Pokemon Origins?
No. That's just your timer's theme music right now. Let's see. I use him so many times.
Hunter.
Nope. Much as I
Lucario!
would- Bingo!
Of course! The Lucario movie. How could I forget the Lucario movie?
That became my...
Mystery and Mew, right?
Yes. That became one of my all-time favorites, up there with Pokemon 2000.
I see.
Just because Lucario is so cool.
Alright, man. But here, Derek, can I ask you something?
What?
Of all the kind of out there anime movies, you know, the ones that aren't necessarily connected, just kind of movies.
Well, that's
what's your favorite of all time among all of them?
I'm out of the... that's the thing, is I haven't seen that many. Only reason I brought up Heaven's Lost Property Clockwork Angeloid is because technically it does fit with the story of the actual show.
I see.
And it actually showed... But the problem is that it showed this character who falls in love with... I forget the main character's name.
Yeah.
But she falls in... It shows basically the two seasons up until... up until the point where the end of the movie happens, showing her interacting with the main cast, falling in love with Tomoki, and it's like, why didn't they put this in the main show?
I see.
Why make this a movie?
Yeah, I know. Well, I had a movie. Well, let me say this. There's one movie that's sort of connected to the anime it's based on. It's a fantastic movie, and
I'm gonna take 2 guesses.
I like it bar none more than any of them. Which is it? What do you think it is?
Evangelion?
Nope, not Ava.
Okay.
And I'll tell you this, it's not Dragon Ball Z, it's not Pokemon. Any idea? You've seen it.
Oh, God.
Any idea?
I've seen it. This can't be good.
It's just the ultimate in badassery for this series, if you ask me. Do you give up?
I'm trying to remember!
Do you give up?
I'm trying to remember what all you've shown me.
Well, I think you might have seen this one before even meeting me. Do you give up? Want me to just tell you?
Go for it.
Okay. Favorite one of all time? Inuyasha, Sword of the Honorable Ruler.
Fuck! How can I forget that?
By miles, beats all of the DBZ, all of the Pokemon. It's just that awesome.
How can I forget the story of Tenseiga, and Sounga?
Not to mention seeing Inuyasha in action.
Oh, God. Kill me.
I just remember I was doing that for weeks, just that first scene. Windscar!
What? You want to know the bad part?
What?
I own Castle Beyond the Looking Glass.
Yeah.
How could I not remember that?
I own a copy of Sword of the Honorable Ruler. And it is still, and it is just, gets more badass every time I watch it. Yeah, boy. Well, it looks like this conversation's taken up most of our time limit.
After this trainer, we'll give it a scratch.
Yep. But seriously, how could you forget?
Sword of the Honorable Ruler. It's because I watched way too much new anime and all the old stuff is being pushed in the back of my brain.
I'm just saying, like, I've seen ones that kind of tie into the story, ones that do tie into the story, ones that don't tie in at all, through DBZ, Pokemon, and all that. Inuyasha, Sword of the Honorable Ruler, if you ask me, was perfect.
Because it showed it showed the beginning. It showed Inuyasha's father and mother.
Yes.
It showed Inuyasha's birth.
Yes. Though it did make me wonder, is Inuyasha and Kagome's relationship, how's it gonna end?
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is like, looking at Inuyasha, you wouldn't say he's much more of a teenager, right? By half demon standards, I assume?
I would assume so, yes.
Yet, according to if what this movie is saying is right, at the point of this series, he's roughly 200 years old.
Well, that's the thing. You gotta remember, he was sealed against the tree for so many centuries.
Yeah. But still, I'm just saying, if at 150 he looked like that.
He probably wouldn't have lived to be 150 if Kikyo hadn't sealed him.
I don't know. Like he even said, like at the beginning of the series, like when he saw how much Kaede aged, he said, "I'm glad I don't have to worry about getting old. At least not for a real long time." Okay, guys, we're gonna cut the video here.
Yep.
Sorry if our jabbering drove you away. We understand.
I highly doubt that they went away from our jabbering about anime when this is Otaku Railway.
Well, we'll see.
Next week's discussion during our meaningless battles.
Whatever the hell we can think of.
Actually, I was thinking we were going to analyze Pokemon seasons.
Okay, why not?
Anyway, this has been Rose Alchemist.
And Professor Mobius.
And Darkfire doing whatever the hell he wants.
What? What did I say?
With the references. Signing off, this is Otaku Railway.
See you next time.